Hi, in this video we're going to cover the lead category LT for location and transportation. And we'll subdivide this category up into site location, transportation, and neighborhood pattern and design. Starting with location. Location is so important. A good project site location is one where the development of that location will improve the triple bottom line, all right? People, planet, and profit. So the best locations are those that promote smart growth, all right? Protect open space and farmland, and emphasize development that already has the infrastructure near each other, housing, jobs, and services. So let's relate that to our triple bottom line. Um, Choosing the correct location can improve social equity by providing access and can improve sustainable food production. It protects the planet by preserving wildlife habitats and preserving species. And that profit bottom line, always important, all right? The best locations are chosen with less need for new infrastructure, right? Less dollars. So let's talk about some strategies. These are design strategies to address the location category. Right, and the first one is to choose to reuse previously developed land or brownfield sites. The next one is to locate near existing infrastructure. Surprisingly, this has some synchronies with the last one. All right, you're going to consolidate development along existing roads, power lines, and water supplies. It's important to protect habitats and choose locations that don't include sensitive site elements, for example, wetlands, all right, and land types. Another design strategy is to increase density. Go ahead and choose a smaller site or create a smaller footprint and maximize the density of the building on the site. When you are selecting a location for your building, it's important to increase the diversity of uses in the neighborhood, right? And locate your project where it's needed. And finally, to encourage different modes of transportation, right? Select your site where occupants are able to walk, bicycle, and use public transit. Let's move on to the second factor in the location and transportation credit category, and that is transportation. All right, it's key to green building because of its connection with greenhouse gases. We saw this particular infographic earlier, and you can see, compare the, I think it's yellow versus the tan greenhouse gas balloon in this infographic. Transportation creates a large amount of greenhouse gases. So anything that we can do to reduce the need for transportation in our neighborhoods and in our building designs is going to benefit our sustainability goals. So how does reducing the need for transportation affect our triple bottom line? Well, it will improve the health of people through encouraging walking, bicycling, etc. It will improve our planet by affecting climate change and air quality. All right, that's the greenhouse gases we're talking about. And finally, by reducing the need for transportation, we actually reduce the need for infrastructure and save that money there. So what are some factors that can reduce the consequences of transportation? The first one is land use, and this is tied to the location topic that we just covered. All right, by grouping your different land uses appropriately, you can reduce the length and the frequency of vehicle trips. Don't have to ship things from one end of the country to another if they already are located next to each other. The next one is vehicle technology, the quantity and types of energy. and the different support systems that you need. What kind of gas stations, what kind of roads do you have to build? The fuel technology is going to determine the specific environmental effect of vehicle operation, right? Which kinds of gases, which kinds of emissions, what kinds of effects. And finally, there's human behavior, all right? All of these on one side, but poor planning and human behavior can still cause an increase in greenhouse gas emissions as your users, your commuters, your occupants weigh their different options for how they're going to travel around their neighborhood and live their life. So some design strategies for this category include locating your project near public transit. All right, select a site within easy walking distance of an existing transportation network. This will help you immensely. Second, and this one's a little controversial, limit parking. All right, a lack of parking spaces will spark interest in alternative transportation options. That's true. It will also bring complaints. Finally, encourage bicycling by investing in the infrastructure that helps with that, including bike racks and showers. Our third factor in the location and transportation credit category is neighborhood pattern and design. And so what you want to do here is take those strategies of site selection that you just learned and expand them to the scale of a neighborhood. And this is going to help make your project easy to navigate, accessible, and appealing to pedestrians. The focus in this area is on the diversity of land use, the design of the streets, and the different functions of a community. Let's talk about some of the different design strategies for sustainable neighborhoods. Now, many of these are more appropriate to urban designers than architects, right? But it's important to keep your eyes open for opportunities where you could help in the design of walkable streets, include street trees in your projects. Use a compact development strategy, and that means reducing the footprint of your building or consolidating development. You could promote connectivity, all right, and that means by allowing traffic flow through your and past your site. This is often more of an urban design than an individual project issue, but it's important to provide diverse land uses. We've learned that large tracts of a singular use pattern, all right, maybe all of the houses over here and all of the office buildings over there, is a difficult development pattern and accentuates sprawl. So diverse land uses are important. That goes hand in hand with a diverse community. And with this piece, we're talking about providing opportunity for a wide range of incomes and abilities and ages also. Thanks, everyone. In this video, we just covered the LEED credit category, location and transportation.